We were deep in the Bering Sea on fishery patrol when Group Kodiak came over the radio. New orders. Head straight to Anchorage to pick up 6 NOAA scientists. No warning, no explanation, just a quick change of course. The crew didn't mind much, it meant a break from the endless gray sea and trawlers. Anchorage sounded like a vacation. A few days later, the scientists came aboard, quiet types, more comfortable with notebooks than with Coast Guard coffee. We were to transport them north to the Arctic Circle, where they'd rendezvous with the icebreaker Polar Sea. They kept mostly to themselves, buried in equipment and datasheets, while we settled into an easy week of calm seas and routine watches. No emergencies, no boardings, just the hum of the engines and the cold wind off the water. When we reached the rendezvous point, we transferred them to the Polar Sea without a hitch. That night, the crew decided it was time for a little celebration. The word went around fast. We crossed the Arctic Circle, time for the initiation. I'd heard the stories, but nothing could have prepared me for it. The ceremony took place on the flight deck, transformed into a scene out of a nightmare. They'd built what they called Poseidon's Realm, a sloppy mess of seawater, galley scraps, and garbage. Each pollywog had to crawl and swim through it to earn the right to be called a shellback. At the end of the line stood Poseidon himself, a fat, grinning fireman radioman chief petty officer with a bare belly smeared in rotten liver. When my turn came, I dove into the mess, came up gasping, and crawled to the finish line. Poseidon leaned over me, his belly glistening in the cold light. "Pay your respects to the king of the sea," someone shouted. I bent forward to give a quick peck and get it over with, but he grabbed the back of my head with both hands and ground my face right into that rancid liver. The smell hit me like a hammer, rotten meat, diesel, and salt. The whole deck roared with laughter. When it was done, I staggered to the showers, gagging. The water was barely warm, and we only got 3 minutes each. It took everything I had to scrub that stench off, but it clung to me for days. Still, I had crossed the Arctic Circle. I'd earned my place among the shellbacks. Looking back, it was disgusting, hilarious, and unforgettable. Just another day in the life aboard the Boutwell. Please subscribe.